hmm this appendix, yeah, it's really good. Yeah. It gives an explanation of all 50 state laws, yeah, about when the court can act. Yeah. Now, I just wanted to know, yes, of every person that's been served a summons of dissolution of marriage, did the petitioner motion the court before the actual elapse of the time that state law requires? See, I'm wanting to sue today. Yes, I'm looking for $100 billion. And I want to be the lead plaintiff in these. hmm Because when I inform law enforcement, look at divorce laws of all 50 states and Washington, D.C. This is really good. Now, each and every state has the laws that allow for divorce. Yes. Alabama complaint for divorce. Yes. State website. Residency requirements. Yeah. Legal grounds for divorce. No fault divorce. Complete incompatibility. And then voluntary separation for over a year. Yeah. Now they got adultery in Alabama. Yeah. Unnatural sexual behavior before or after the divorce. Unnatural sexual behavior before or after the marriage. Yeah. Alcoholism. Yes. You can be a drunk and that's a justification. Wow, that's something, isn't it? Yes. Now, mediation, counseling requirements, property distribution, alimony, child custody, child support. Yes. Now, let's see here. Simplified or special. Yeah. Default judgment. In addition, specific evidence must be presented at the court hearing to support a default judgment in a divorce case. Huh. However, acceptance and waiver of service is allowed if signed by the defendant and a credible witness. There's a 30-day waiting period after the filing of the summons and complaint before a judge may issue a final judgment of divorce. Now, each and every state has the state requirements for how long they have to wait before they act. Yes. Then there's Alaska. Now, I'm just wanting to make sure that no one, as a respondent, yes, though in some states they call you a defendant, is ever has violated their right to not have the court act. Yes. Now, since you petitioned the court on the 24th, yeah. Mhm. And you say that you served me at 7 p.m. on Sunday night, yes. The 27th of May, yeah. What is considered one day in judicial language? Yes. Now, I would say the service of the summons is the day of, or is it during the working day of the court? I mean, when's that 24-hour clock start? And then that 90 days where the court can act? Yes. And then it has to elapse all 90 days? Right. You know, I would be safe, yes, in saying that when you serve somebody at 7 p.m. at night on a Sunday, yes, on the 27th when you arrest them at the same moment, yeah, and then the court hears, yes, the motion for default dissolution of marriage on the 27th, yeah. Now, I know there's some 31 days in each of those months. Right. Now, I'm confident in saying it wasn't just a wrongful execution of service. Yeah. It violated state law where the court did not have the jurisdiction to act. Yes, because state law requires 90 days to elapse from the date of the service of summons on the respondent. Yes, and you can't put the respondent in jail. Yes, the day that you serve them. Now, I'm going to want my sons today. Oh, and then I'm going to want to sue in every state of the United States for not just the wrongful execution of the summons and proof of service, right, but for the court acting outside of its authorized, yes, jurisdiction. Now, could you get me state law right now? Now, I'd like to have my sons today. Yes. hmm And then I'm going to go through all 50 states. Yes. I'm going to look at the proof of service and find out if the individual was arrested that day. Oh, then I'm going to find out the exact number of days that has to elapse. Yes, before the court can act. Yes. And for every time I find a divorce in this great nation, right, where the court acted outside of the requirements of law, I'm going to sue, yes, in all state courts and federal courts.